Thank you. My name is Felix Caraballo, and I represent Metro Puerto Rico and Telemundo Puerto Rico. What's up, Zach? Thank you so much for the chance to talk about the Bad Monkey, this exciting series and funny series. So let me start by asking, what was it about your character that intrigued you the most, that made you agree to play him? Because it must have been really fun to get into the skin of a character with I mean, let's say, compromised moral ethics.
Yeah. Well, I was just happy, that Bill Lawrence chose me to play something that's different from what I normally get to do. Just felt refreshing and exciting. And of course, I wanted to work with Vince Vaughn because he's a comedy legend, and I knew I was going to get to do scenes with him, and I've always wanted to work with him.
Excellent. So now that you mentioned Bill Lawrence, how was it different this time after so many years working with him?
Well, I was playing such a different character, and this is a very different show for Bill as well, because his sweet spot is always the half-hour comedy. So to do something on this scale with action and stunts and based on this epic novel, it was fun to watch Bill, really stretch out and do something that's different for him as well.
I'm pretty sure that Vince had the chance to improvise in this series, considering after 10 episodes. Do you have the chance to improvise as well while working with him?
Yeah, well, you have to, because he never says the same thing twice. So you definitely have to be present and keep up with whatever he's saying. But it's always funny, he's amazing that no matter what he says, it's always funny.
Okay, for a minute, let's talk about Carl Hysen. Tell me about collaborating with the author of the book, who serves as a consultant for the series. You had a chance to like stretch your character, to work with the character with him.
No, I never really got to meet Carl. I'm hoping to meet him at the premiere, and I'm reading. I like his writing so much. I'm reading another one of his books right now. Um, but yeah, he's brilliant, and it's a very hard novel to adapt. Because it has, as you know, it has so many characters and so many twists and turns. So I was really impressed that Bill did such a good job adapting it.
He did, and you did as well. So one of the things that I love the most about this show is this is the type of series that has a cynical, dry humor. And it could have been very interesting to see you direct an episode. Would you have liked to do it, considering that your directorial style would have fit perfectly with the material?
Yeah, I mean, Bill's already asked me to do one if there's another season, and I would love to do it. I mean, to be honest, I just love working with Vince. I mean, again, it's not really my style of filmmaking, but I would love to give it a whirl, because it would just be fun to collaborate with Vince more.
Mhm. I have to confess, and I'm going to leave you with this, that one of my favorite romantic comedies is The Last Kiss.
Oh,
And
wow.
oh my God, I cannot live without asking you about what was it, what is the most special thing that you remember about that almost 20 years old film?
Oh, thank you so much. I really love that movie too. I remember that it was one of the most fun times I ever had making a movie. All of us in the cast were really close friends, and we shot it up in Montreal, and we were so young, and we spent all our free time together. I remember we would play video games in our hotel rooms, and we'd go out late at night, and we all just got so close. It was one of the best times I ever had making a movie, and I'm so glad that you like it, because it's a movie that keeps coming up. I think it really landed with a lot of people.
I love all your work, but this is like the one that I remember the most, and I revisit it every now and then. I'm a sucker for a romantic comedy. So let's talk about one last question about that monkey. The locations of South Florida, specifically the Keys, it becomes like an additional, like an important character of the storyline of the narrative. So how was it? How did it affected your approach to your character, if that if that happened?
Well, the only thing I can say is it's so hot and so humid that I feel like everybody moves in slow motion, So for me, that's the way it informed my character. I mean, granted, he's on drugs too, but I think that when you're actually there, it's in your bones. You feel it, this oppressive heat, and I think that comes across in the show.
You might feel the same working in Puerto Rico. So again, thank you so much for the chance to talk about this fascinating, exciting, and funny series. Again, looking forward for your next work. So project. Thank you so much. Have a great day.